Follows last night's deadly shooting at the Metro Center station. Police say an FBI agent shot and killed 28-year-old Troy Bullock after a fight. And a lot of people were around when this happened. It's hard to imagine being in that situation, but if it does happen, what do you do? Tonight, our Katie Lusso spoke to an expert about that. What did you learn?
Well, right, a couple of big takeaways I got tonight. This right here, put it away when you are commuting, put it down. You need to allow your five senses to do what they do best, keep you alive. Now, we never want to think this could happen to us, but when it happened last night, one woman on board an arriving train says her senses kicked in immediately.
Girl, I saw and I reacted.
It's the way Lisa Mae Crawford reacted.
I just started screaming, "Get down, everybody, get down."
That had her fellow passengers on board a Red Line train entering Metro Center Station where a shooting was unfolding, calling her a hero.
I was like, I'm not a hero. I wasn't thinking about anything else but making sure that we all got safe.
Crawford, a teacher in the district, is a cancer survivor.
I don't want to die like this.
She says she'd had active shooter training at work the day before, and immediately that training kicked in.
We didn't have anywhere to run, and I'm like, we gonna be safe, and we're not gonna get hurt. So what we gonna do? We gonna hide.
Run, hide, fight. The core of most active shooter trainings.
The worst case scenario, you're going to have to fight for your own life.
James Hamilton is a former FBI agent and active shooter prevention and response trainer. He says, yes, if you can, run.
As fast as you possibly can, just get out of the environment.
If not, hide.
It doesn't mean get under the desk like you did as a child for tornado. It means kind of go into a room, lock the door, hope he doesn't come in there, but be ready if he does.
But let's rewind. He says this day and age, be aware of your surroundings.
Get your head up. Look around.
Look for the closest exit to you and figure out how would you escape.
Have to stay alert and be aware of what's going on around you. Tomorrow is not guaranteed.
And most importantly, trust your instincts.
Don't ever say, oh, it's probably fireworks. If you hear what you think's gunfire in America, I would say it's probably gunfire.
And so we have to react. Katie, I'm wondering if he had any advice for people who move differently around in the world and maybe perhaps aren't able to run.
Yeah, he did. He said this ties into that whole self-awareness and figuring out before you put yourself in a situation, what are you capable of doing in an emergency? If you have to go into a place like the Metro, he says have a friend with you who can help you, and even consider carrying something like pepper spray. Of course, get proper training on how to use it and make sure it is legal. Leslie?
Yeah, it's not an option not to know what you need to do in case of an emergency anymore. Thank you, Katie.
I love what he said, though. We're also buried in our phones.
That's right. You got to look up. You got to be present.
Stay aware. Yeah. All right.